So I got a couple of Star Wars posters on my wall, and it's the Rogue One and the Force Awakens. I really do like these two movies, but the reason why I'm showing you this is because I'm trying to make like a little bit of a point. There you got Kylo Ren, Rey, Finn, Han Solo, Leia, Chewbacca, C-3PO, Maz Kanata, BB-8, R2-D2, Poe, Captain Phasma, and First Order Stormtroopers. Everyone on that poster has a Black Series figure. And here you have Rogue One. And there's the Rogue One team. Did Rogue One get the same Black Series treatment? Let's find out. So the reason why I'm talking about Rogue One is because I really just don't know how they decide who gets a figure, who doesn't get a figure. I mean, I kind of understand the Stormtroopers. You got the new First Order Stormtroopers, you got the Sith Troopers, you got Captain Phasma, you got the Jet Troopers, you got a Sith Jet Trooper, you got the original Stormtroopers, Speeder Bike Troopers, TIE Fighter pilots, so you got all the troopers. So when Rogue One came out and they had these Scarif troopers that were kind of like in these jungle outfits, that was pretty cool. It was almost like the Solo, the Star Wars movie with these mud troopers. And I get it. So you want to get a squad leader and you want to get a Scarif trooper. So I think that's cool. I got both of them. Just because how could you pass up different versions of Stormtroopers? I think all of their outfits end up being really cool. And then you got the Death Trooper. They were an important part of the film because director Krennic, he traveled around with his Death Troopers. So you got Krennic and you got his Death Trooper. But the cool thing about the Death Trooper was you didn't just get a trooper. There was a Target 3-pack, and inside that Target 3-pack, they had this trooper. And this trooper came with all this extra gear, which made him a little bit cooler than the one you would get in the Black Series box. So one of the cool things that happened with the Death Trooper was that I guess at Target they didn't really sell a whole lot of them, because at one point that 3-pack ended up at Ross. It was $20 for 3 figures. Now, I do a little bit of customizing and stuff like that, so I bought, I think, like 4 or 5 sets, which I'm glad I did, because they fit in now with the Mandalorian figures that I have set up. So inside that 3-pack was Cassian Andor in this outfit, the Death Trooper in that outfit, and Jyn Erso, which was a repack from her original individual box. So Jyn Erso gets that figure. But she didn't just get released in the 3-pack. That figure got released solo in a Black Series box, as part of this 3-pack, and also as the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Jyn Erso figure. And all they really did was they took the scarf off and they packaged it in the box on the side. So this figure got released 3 times. The original Cassian Andor was this one in the rain outfit. But in most of the movie, we see him more like this. So I'm kind of glad that that 3-pack came out, because otherwise we would have missed this figure. The other figure that I picked up was this one. This is the Jyn Erso in the rain figure, the rain outfit. So I think this one's actually cool. And I think what they could have did with this was they could have theoretically released that one in the 3-pack instead of repackaging this one. Now, there's a couple of figures I don't have. I don't have those figures because what I realized, there's no Bodhi Rook. And here's where my complaint comes in. I could have picked up those 2 other figures, but then my Rogue One cast would be incomplete. I couldn't even recreate the movie poster, because Bodhi Rook, he's on the movie poster. I know what you're thinking. I can get an Elite Series die-cast Bodhi Rook and stick him in here, but it's just not the same, because I'm collecting Black Series, not Elite Series. So how does Bodhi Rook get left out? In a way, we know that these are kind of like the 2 main characters in the movie. But without Bodhi Rook, is there really a movie? I mean, he's the one that brings Galen's message to Saw Gerrera, who, of course, also doesn't have a Black Series figure, even though he's also in the animated The Clone Wars and should have a figure. But anyways, Bodhi brings the message to Jin about the Death Star. Then he pilots them to Scarif and gets them in because he's an Imperial pilot. Then, as he's watching the ship, because that's what he's assigned to do, they realize they got to get a message out to get backup through the shield generator. And they need Bodhi to hook up that link. So he has to put a backpack on with like a cable, and he has to run it out under fire to hook up to get this transmission to get off the planet. And then he ends up getting killed. So he is a real integral character in this film. And almost without Bodhi, nothing else gets set into motion. So here's my question. Where's his Black Series figure? Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe. Leave some comments down below to let me know what you think. And come back for more.